Well, it wasn't good, but at least it's over. That would be my takeaway after the Yankees are swept in a day-night doubleheader here at Fenway Park by the Boston Red Sox. Your final scores in Game 1, 6-2. In Game 2, 4-1. And it's another story of the Yankees offense just not showing up. And I know that the guys down in the clubhouse, Aaron Boone, they're getting tired of this narrative about, well, the Yankees can't win without Aaron Judge. They're not doing it. They've lost 8 of 12 since Judge went on the IL. Of course, stemming from that crash into the outfield wall at Dodger Stadium. And now looking back, you got to think, man, the price that they're paying for Judge hitting that wall, I know he wants to go all out. That's what makes him great. But if he lets that ball fall, maybe a run scores, maybe they lose a game, but certainly now you're going on 12 days here and no end in sight. You know, this could go until the All-Star break where we just don't know when Judge is coming back to the lineup. So you have to think, what was the price of that crash into the wall? But that being said, there is a supporting cast on this Yankee team. They should be hitting. They're not hitting. And this takes me back to last week in New York. Hal Steinbrenner met with the media at MLB's offices, and he was talking about we need to get some of these veterans hitting. And it kind of started this little guessing game with Hal, and he acknowledged that, look, my father, George, of course, would have called out people by name. I don't really work that way. And so he said, all right, let's play a little guessing game here. The names that came out eventually, DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rizzo. Josh Donaldson's name was actually suggested, and Hal said, actually, I like the power, which surprised me that he didn't include him as part of that. But that being said, Stanton, LeMahieu, and Rizzo, all batting averages under 200 over that span that we're talking about, which is since June 4. The power production just has not been there. Got to the point today where the Yankees trotted out Dylan Lawson, the hitting coach, between games to kind of stand there in the hallway at Fenway Park and talk for 10 minutes about what exactly is going wrong with this lineup and how he intends to fix it. But answers did not come in the second game, although I will tell you that when Anthony Rizzo scorched that ball out to the triangle in the third inning, I said for a split second, there it is. That's the best ball he's hit in weeks. I know he was in, a 4 for 48, I believe. And then, of course, Jarren Duran runs it down. Terrific play by Duran. Saved a extra base hit. Saved an RBI. That ball would have been out in 18 of 30 Major League Parks, but that's just how the Yankees' luck is going right now. And so Rizzo certainly, I guess you get some confidence that he's barreling the ball there, and maybe that's a confidence booster, but you certainly would much rather have the results there. Not much offense really up and down the lineup, and I don't know how surprised we should be considering, look at this outfield that the Yankees put out here. If I told you, all right, the Yankees starting, and this is going to change with Harrison Bader coming back on Tuesday, but this Yankee outfield here, Jake Bauers in left field, Billy McKinney in center field, and Oswaldo Cabrera in right field. Oswaldo just optioned down to AAA, but that is a spring training outfield where if I told you those guys were riding the bus because the Yankees are playing a game in Fort Myers, that you'd say, yeah, that sounds about right. And so that's what they're throwing out here. So I don't think how shocked can you be that they got swept in a 3-game series by the Red Sox. And I guess the silver lining from the night game would be that Luis Severino said he felt better with his fastball command, and that's small progress, but he wasn't dominant by any stretch of the imagination, but certainly better than that last start at Citi Field where he said he wasn't helping the team at all. They got to get the bats going, and that's the only way you're going to quiet that narrative about can't win without Aaron Judge. And Anthony Rizzo said after the game, he said, that's not fair. There are 30 teams in the major leagues who don't have Aaron Judge right now, and that's correct. But this is the team that should have him and needs him, and we still don't know when he's coming back. So the Yankees have to figure this out. Otherwise, there's going to be more of this to come. And so Yanks get an off day, a much-needed off day tomorrow, and then they open a 3-game series with the Seattle Mariners on Tuesday in the Bronx. Garrett Cole will be on the mound. So from Fenway Park, from the press room at Fenway Park, that's the Hokey Pokey. That's what it's all about. See you on Tuesday in the Bronx.